How you doing, folks? We're here in Valentia Island again today, down in Chapeltown. We were here last year, we made a couple of videos. We're going to make a few more videos today. Shane Lyons is the main man here, the organiser. We have everything. We have 2100 Leyland, we have 1210, 43000, with a couple of feats. We have a lovely Finch belonging to Brendan Ferris. With a V4 Sammy belonging to Brendan Ferris and the 7610. There is an absolute Trojan amount of stuff here. Fantastic day, just a day out, for a group of friends that are going to enjoy themselves and go from there. Give a like, give a subscribe to the whole thing, and yeah, let's see what they have for us. We'll swing around and we'll see what the feed is doing behind us. Two Fiats, the older one and the newer one, 11090 and the F140. Two beautiful tractors. Of course, the 11090 is becoming, it has become a very, very rare, very, very collectible tractor for several different reasons, and a nice Tarp double chop harvester. Absolutely fantastic. What a day for the weather, what a day for everything. Of course, Valentia Island, if some of you don't know this, with Brendan Ferris's Finch coming here again. Some of you might know it. Valentia Island made famous by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. I think I said Parnell last year, but Isambard Kingdom Brunel was the man that designed. He was the engineer and the designer behind the ship, the Great Eastern. The Great Eastern was actually built, the original plan behind it was that she would be able to sail from England to Australia without stopping. And she had to be built so big for that exact reason, so she would be able to take on enough coal that she would be able to go in one journey without stopping. Of course, they were going to Australia at the time she was built, but of course they had to make several stops to top up the coal and everything along the way. Here we have Brendan Ferris's Finch and his Tarp harvester. Brendan, of course, for those of you that might know it, Brendan is the man behind the threshing cancer, and I think they have very close or over 300,000 euro raised over the last 10 years. Finch, of course, again, a German built tractor, and this model is 1989. Absolutely spotless, with a lovely roar of it. Absolutely fantastic outfit. She's a Turbomatic 4-wheel drive, absolutely immaculate. And behind us we have what I would believe with the 2100, I think might be in trouble. The 1210. We have a 135. I would say she's a 135 industrial. She's painted yellow. How you'd know an industrial 135 is a lot of the David Browns anyway. They actually had what you call it, disc brakes in the front hubs. When it gets up a bit closer, we might be able to see is there disc brakes in the front hub of this. Of course, this is the way all the silage was cut, probably right up until the 70s. Single chop. Before that you had the hay, and before the hay, of course, you had just hay. I remember I was told a story one time about the first time they ever cut hay behind in Beaufort in County Kerry. They thought they were, or cut silage rather, they thought they were absolutely out of their mind mad. They thought they were actually insane. Tear up side mounted double chop. But the 2100 again is going in the other side, which is going no place unfortunately. Now we have a TM coming up against us. TM 130. We're just here. This is some of the line-up of stuff. We have a lovely class. Major, couple of Fiats. We have a V, V8, Forts, and what is she? E27N over there. We have all this stuff, the 7.6s, we have the New Hollands, we have the 135, we have the 1210 with the 2100. And coming against us here we have Paul. Paul's running stuff and he's going to put on a trailer now on his kid single shop and standard Forts and Major. Here's the class. That's the class again. Used to be Renault. Class, a massive German manufacturer. Throwing in the stuff. The problem is when he rolls it in, it's throwing it in balls of stuff. So Paul has to come on behind him in the single chop kit and just put it through the kit. You can actually, there's a door inside the kid harvester. There's a door inside the kid harvester. Watch out for good smoke, boy. No AdBlue required there. Alright, Paul, boy! And there's a door inside the kid harvester. Just drop it straight on the ground. You'll see it here now when he passes. Hey, where's the AdBlue? Change the door and drop it down the ground. And it just makes it easier to pick up. Yeah, hopefully we have, I can't think of the man's name, but he came down from County Clare yesterday evening. He has this New Holland self-propel. And he bought down a 4-wheel drive 135, and I think it's a Marshall or a Fraser trailer as well. Absolutely fantastic piece of kit. We'll go over this side. We'll watch him from this side. And of course, the 36 series Ferguson. If you're 30 series or 36 series, these are without doubt as well a fantastic tractor. Out of all the masses, I suppose I would go for a 3655, and if not a 3655, I would go for a 26 after that, a 2640, 2680 two-wheel drive. But this was probably one of the very first self-propels. Like I said, before that they had the double chops, and before that they had the single chops. and then the precision chops, and then you had this. Like imagine sometime probably the 70s landing into a farmer's yard with this yoke. So like it would have been an absolute weapon of a machine, like. With a small breakdown maybe, so hopefully we'll get them later on in the video again. Here coming down against us, they got up and going again, the Leyland 2100, and she had 1210 David Brown. Of course the Leyland 2100 was without doubt Leyland's flagship tractor, 6-cylinder BMC engine. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful tractor. Absolutely beautiful. Not too many of them around the place. They're actually probably worth their weight in gold and increasing in value the whole time. Without doubt increasing in value. There's the David Brown again. The David Brown was case, became case, and eventually bought up by Fiat. David Brown again, of course, they had one bigger, the 1410 and the 1412. The 12 being hydro shift, the 10 being a manual box. New Holland TM130, the JF HF 1300 harvester, side mounted single chop. Going well here now, lads, absolutely going well. 135 is coming up here again, the yellow 135 up behind us. You know what, this is a brilliant event. Just a couple of friends, the same interests, getting together, and they're cutting a bit of silage. You can hear the TM coming again behind us. There's some difference in the speed in the TM and the 135, but they're both doing the exact same job, just at a slightly different rate of speed. I see Brendan Ferris below is the V4 Sammy, and he's hitching onto a trailer. He must be going doing a bit of side filling. Dennis Murphy on his 996 David Brown and his Tara Harvester. Behind Murphy we have 35, or actually 35X with a Tara Harvester as well, and a Crone trailer. I'd love to see this Crone trailer being emptied actually. There was a wood originally, probably still is, a muck spreader, and the chains turned on the floor, and the chains would carry the silage out the back, or carry the dung out the back into rotaries. Actually, a fella told me a story one time. He knew of a fella in Cork that bought one of these Crones brand new to go delivering turf. When there was no tippers, there was no nothing like that. And what he used to actually do was pull into your yard, and he'd be able to put the chains in the floor of the trailer going and throw off the load of silage, or the load of turf rather. David Brown over the 1210, and the 2100 are going well, and the TM. There's a shot of more stuff down here as well. There's Dexter's, there's a heap of stuff. Hopefully we'll get it all into the camera before the day is out. Here coming again, we have the 35. And coming up against us we have the 135 coming on the left. That's the 35 was the follow-on from the 20 diesel, which Harry Ferguson designed. That was a follow-on from, I suppose, his partnership with Ford, his partnership with David Brown. And of course the red and grey is really a Massey Ferguson, but she's the Massey Harris. Massey Harris had taken over or become part of the company at that stage. Massey Harris Ferguson. They were sold in America as Massey Harris's, and they were sold in Europe as Massey Ferguson's. For a couple of years, and they dropped the Harris, and they just became Massey Ferguson's. I think they were 175 years old last year, 2022. Comes our Leyland with the David Brown and the Leyland with the 35 on the line. Of course the Leyland became Marshall. Before that there would have been Nuffield. Actually the story had at one time that Giants were going taking over the Leyland factory, and when they landed there was an issue with the unions or something, so Mr. Dites kind of just pulled out. He got sick of it. He said thanks, but no thanks. Of our Super Dexter. Alright guys, that's kind of it. Here's our lineup. We have a 4-wheel drive 135, I think she came in from Australia. We have a New Holland combine with a 1210, 2100, feed F140, Fint, Valtras, John Deere's, Standard Majors, 3075 Massey Class, Settled, 35s, TMs, Sammys, C7610, Feet 11090s, and over here in the corner, with no Pilotford at the moment, we have Shane Lyons' E27N with a V8 engine inside it. So, that's kind of it, guys. I hope you enjoyed your day and everyone with it. And like I said, give a like, give a subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one.